What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug. Welcome back to Wrestling Empire on the Nintendo Switch. I have 3 weeks to get my stamina to 74, so let's go do some of that right now, and then have a 5-way shoot fight. I have no idea how a 5-way shoot fight is going to work, but I have to do it. And unfortunately, a shoot fight means that when my health is 0, or I get tapped out, I lose. So the odds are stacked ever higher against ya boy. Let's find out who my 4 opponents are in this shoot fight for my middleweight championship. Who is... Oh, crap. Hold on. That's the wrong camera. Well, we're stuck on this camera now. That's not great. We have a Haku. The ever-dangerous Haku. Meng, if you will. King Haku, if you will. Respect on that name with Mr. Fuji in his corner. That makes things even more dangerous. But yeah, I didn't change back the camera. My bad. These things happen. I'm forced to defend against 4 other opponents, and that's not fair to Slug. The only logical explanation is much like Sami Zayn, it's a conspiracy. C-O-N, conspiracy. But I didn't become champion by backing down from a challenge. This will be my biggest win yet. Of course, Joe Rogan is here. Now, first and foremost, we're changing this camera. Oh my god, it can't be bird's eye. It just can't. Let's do hard cam. Let's zoom it out because a bunch of guys in the ring, and let's immediately bail from the ring. Immediately. So Mick Marvel is 1. Joe Rogan, Mick Marvel, Sumo Ray, Haku, and yeah. All right, look. I'm not sure how a multi-man shoot fight is going to work. Because is it the first man to knock somebody out? I guess not. It is certainly elimination. And I can do that. There we go. I can do that. Alright, so 1 down. We got Joe Rogan, we got Haku, and we got Yoko freaking Zuna in here. And hey, that's fine. I can't do a... Oh, Joe Rogan! Attack Slug! It all breaks down! One more time. So I think me avoiding having to fight anybody for a bit here would be prudent as they knock each other out of this match and do more damage to each other while I avoid taking any more unnecessary damage in this game. Welcome to a Thursday. And typically, on a Thursday, I'd have a lot of breakdowns on what happened last night on... Oh no, on the outside! Liger Bomb, Beast Bomb, Batista Bomb. Don't get counted out! Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close, Joe Rogan. This is all your fault. Usually, I would have my discussion and breakdown of NXT and AEW last night. There's not much I even want to discuss here on NXT, besides, hey, it was cool to see Edge on NXT, but besides that, obviously, the big talk from last night in the world of wrestling is going to be what transpired on AEW. And boy, oh boy, does that potentially change the landscape for the beardness. At least a little bit for at least the hardcore wrestling fans. Just attack Mr. Fuji. Yeah, you're not in this match. And where's the ref? And what's happening? Get me out of the ring. I'm trying to not die to Joe Rogan. Give me that rope break. Haku, help me out here. Please. The Dynasty. I don't know. So, what happened, you may ask, if you didn't watch AEW from last night? Well. We saw talent on that show from Impact, from NWA, from TJPW, and from New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, Tony Khan assembling his Infinity Gauntlet here of wrestling companies to come do business with him. It's crazy. So, as they say, the forbidden door, as Tanahashi had put it, has been opened in AEW, and a New Japan partnership of some type of talent has happened. And it might only be for talent who is based in the US, like Kenta, who was there at the end of the show to attack Jon Moxley. So that, the implications of that, possibilities that arise from that interaction are wild. And I am here for it Oops. I am here for it 1,000%. Like, give me all of the AEW New Japan business, please. Please. That sounds amazing. But yes, Kenta, at the end of the show, attacked Jon Moxley. Showed up. Now we know that Mox and Kenta are fighting on New Japan Strong. That's happening on the 22nd, I think, on their, network. So, that match already booked. And that's going to happen for that IWGP US title. But it seems like, from what they had in a post-Dynamite, social media thing, it seems like we're going to see Omega and Kenta fight Moxley and Archer on Dynamite next week, sounds like. So that, exciting. Can't wait, right? But just finally opening and knocking down the forbidden door is very hype, at least for me. As a fan of wrestling and wrestlers and wanting to see all kinds of matchups, that's awesome. Is it going to move the needle for the casual viewer? No. Come on now. But it also opens the door to having Omega back in New Japan. It opens the door to, hey, what if we see Omega and Ibushi at some point? That'd be cool. That'd be great. And certainly New Japan would want to have Omega back on their show as a draw. It seems like, from what they're saying on the dirt sheets, that this happened for two reasons. Number one, the old president of New Japan left. And number two, pandemic. And yes, for a long time, New Japan felt burned because Omega and the Bucks left and, formed AEW, and that whole thing happened, and they got burned on those contracts and those kinds of things. But in wrestling, getting burned and having your personal feelings get in the way, business will always be the important thing there. And if you can make money in business, you're gonna do those deals. That's gonna be the case. So happy to see it for all involved. And man, if this means we can get a match we were promised last April, that didn't happen because pandemic, of Orange Cassidy versus Minoru Suzuki, yes. All of my yes. Give me that all day, day. I need it. I need it, Joe Rogan. I need it. You don't understand. That's a money match for me. That's hilarious. Every single day. Please. So, what else? What else? I am kind of concerned on one thing, right? Now, you have like 6 guys on your show on AEW who claim to be Bullet Club. Omega, Good Brothers, the Bucks, and Kenta. And I just don't want to see AEW making the same mistakes that WCW made with the NWO, where it became an all-encompassing, like every single thing was that on the whole show. Don't do that. And I'd like to think that obviously AEW is better managed than late-stage WCW was. But also, you literally have people employed now at AEW who saw it firsthand. You've got Sting, you've got Arn. They saw what happened firsthand at the end of that chapter. So don't repeat those same mistakes and don't have the Bullet Club stuff take over the whole show. Because the thing is, yes, there are multiple factions within Bullet Club in New Japan, but New Japan is kind of built on factions, You got Bullet Club, you got Chaos, you've got LIJ, you've got the home team, right? So that, like, for a company built on it, makes sense. But for AEW, just don't have it run every single thing on every single segment, please. Please. And also, I'm trying to avoid getting myself knocked out here. So somebody else needs to get eliminated as I avoid taking any more damage and build my meter. You guys fight each other. That's what we're here for to do, right? Be very careful here, though, to not get counted out in this matchup. Very, very careful. Sumo Ray! Crossbody. Alright. Adrenaline. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up. Boom, RKO. Up, 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 up. Boom, RKO. Alright. So now, can we submit Yokozuna here? The mighty Yokozuna. Can he be tapped out? Can he be... Joe Rogan, you ruined things, buddy. You ruined things. You ruined it. Like, that's uncool. What you just did there, Joe Rogan. I'm trying to somehow defend my championship in this Dragon Suplex on Yokozuna. He's gone. He's gone. Screw you, Joe Rogan. Alright, now if we can have Rogan and Haku get each other out, or one of the two, and not get me out, that would be phenomenal. Is he phenomenal? Slug, J, Styles. 1 minute remains. This is not gonna be good. 1 minute? 1 minute? How? Say 1 minute warning. If this goes to nothing, does that mean I retain? Does that mean I retain? Joe Rogan! The beef! We have the beef! Fuji, get out of here. Right? You're only here to defend Haku. You don't need to defend Joe Rogan. And 35 on the clock. 35 on the clock. Don't knock me out. Rogan, reverse it! Reverse it! German suplex. No bridge. 25 remain. Go fight Haku. Go fight Haku. Alright. Joe Rogan with 18 on the clock. Haku coming in here to knock me out. Please do not. 10 seconds remain in this 5-way. Do I retain my title? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 gloom. Nobody won, which means I'm still champion. Ha ha. I survived. I survived. Imagine that. Now I'm going to get out of here before you guys realize that I'm still le champion. Okay, what else? What else? What else here? Yes. Let's get to the next match here and then discuss what happened with the women's tournament being announced, finally. Haku got some credit. Joe Rogan, not affected. Attackslug got some credit, but I need more stamina. Mick Marvel status, not affected. Sumo Ray, not affected. But I'm paid to win, so I made $0 there. Flick Thug going to Maple Leaf Grappling. Boston Blue Fly is glad Flick Thug has left. Mismatch, Miss Elizabeth, is going to Strong Style Wrestling. The Macho Man is sad that Mismatch has left All American Wrestling. Sabu going to Rising Sun. B. Brian Blair is going back to the Indies. Eddie Guerrero's feud with Attackslug. Wait, me? Me? I'm not there anymore, Eddie. Is no longer over. I mean, yeah, we aren't feuding because I'm in a different company and have been for a while now. Road Dogg got released, going to the Indies. Mr. Fuji renewed his deal with Weekend Warriors. An Attackslug got a hit 70. Wait, what happened to 71? What? It went down? Buddy, that's a problem. Shoot fight with Matt Riddle. Bro, how did my stamina go down? This is garbage. 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I'm there. Now, as long as it stays at least somewhat around there, I should be good. Let's proceed. Bro. Is this not for the belt? Is this just me versus Matt Riddle? That's fine. Do it, man. Do it. So, they announced the AEW Women's Eliminator Tournament, and we learned, we had not seen Hikaru Shida in a bit as the champion. It's because she is in Japan, and half that tournament will take place in Japan. And yes, they announced a bunch of people that we've seen before on AEW. Emi Sakura and Yuka Sakazaki will be there, and that's cool. But for me, the big name they announced here from the talent in Japan, Maki Ito. Like, talk about not being safe for TV and having to be edited for TV. Maki Ito. An excellent follow on Twitter, and man, that's a crazy one. So, the fact that they're just kind of going all out on international talent here to fill out their women's tournament is awesome. Because certainly you didn't have, I think, 16 valid competitors that work for AEW to fill out a tournament for someone to fight Hikaru Shida. So that's going to be very curious, right? But what's also interesting is that of those 16 that they announced for the US side, 8 and 8 for the side in Japan, let's fix this camera again, is that they put Riho on the side in the US. And I'm like, wait, Is she back here in the U.S.? Like, what's going on with Ariho? I do not know. But we'll see on that. But yeah, I'm curious how they're going to actually film that and book that, and I'm very interested in that whole thing going on with that tournament. But yes, Maki Ito on American TV is going to be great. I can't wait. Like, she's not the best wrestler, but if you know her backstory and just, she's a great entertainer in the ring. All her matches are very entertaining. I'm very much looking forward to seeing her on American TV, and if at some point, when they open up travel, we can have a mixed tag team of Maki Ito and Lance Archer, yes, please. All of my yes. Do that. We need that. So, those are kind of the two big things on Dynamite last night. But also, Shaq and Cody is not happening on the pay-per-view. The All-Star Game ruined it. Stunner. It is now going to be on the Dynamite before Revolution. So, the 3rd of the month and not the 7th, because the All-Star Game is happening on the same night as Revolution. So that was like, man, really? Okay. Which means having Shaq and Cody be a TV match is going to draw in a lot of more casual eyeballs to your TV show. And what do? When you have a lot more casual eyeballs on your TV show who don't normally watch, you book a lot of top talent on that show. Alright, so if the Forbidden Door is open, and right now, obviously, with travel being locked down, right, and we're not going to see, like, Okada on that show. But who does live in the U.S. besides Kenta? Switchblade Jay White lives in the U.S., right? And so does Tamatanga and Tongaloa, the G.O.D. So there are names that you have here that you can use on that show for AEW. For life. So that's going to be very curious going forward. Now then, can the Slug do the cage dive onto Matt Riddle? Not quite a fight pit, but... oh, the crossbody off the cage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Attack Slug train coming through. Matt Riddle. What do we got? Bro. Pile driver. Bro. I came in here with a huge disadvantage, and I'm somehow making it work for me. I don't know how. The Slug is just... nope, hip toss. I was going to say, just that good, but here comes the bro. What you gonna do when the bro runs wild? No, don't tap me out! Riddle! You son of a gun! Is there rope break in a cage match? There shouldn't be, but I've seen it happen before, so it wouldn't surprise me. Is there a rope break in a shoot fight? There shouldn't be, but video games. So, I don't know anymore. Referee, out of the way! Out of the way as I pedigree Matt Riddle dead center of the ring. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up from behind! Dragon suplex all the way down. Riddle me this, bro man. What's going to happen when Attack Slug stomps your face off and you lose? So I had that huge advantage. You had a huge advantage, and you're still going to lose? To me, I hope you pull it out. But it ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. I'm faking the crying. Do you want to get hit with that stunner and knock you out? Is that what you want? Because that's what's going to happen here. Real. Soon. Stunner. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Stunner. And that is going to be all she wrote. The middleweight champion, Attack Slug. Oh, a winner. That's right. Sorry, Riddle. Bro. Finally crossing the $10,000 mark. Yes, I am at 74. Video game. Rising Sun have overtaken Weekend Warriors. I followed your advice. Now stop doing it every 2 weeks. It's really annoying. $100. I did all that work, overcame all those odds for $100 measly dollars. Dana White, what the hell? Who are you? And where does this money draw here? Who are you? You want me to get you hired when I've constantly been on the verge of getting fired? Sure. I don't have that kind of pull, but sure. I also have no idea who you are, but sure. Frederico Fischer. When did I ever fight him? I don't know, but it's gonna happen tomorrow in a cage fight, in a shoot fight. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. See you next time. And I'm out!